And Daddy was a good farmer, and he had that new money thing that set him back, but he was still going.
You know, when you say farming, cotton,
Oh, yeah.
and how many acres roughly? would
Oh,
you-
you might farm 100 acres,
Okay.
but you'd have to, you took Uncle Charlie, and Uncle Ernest still with us, and Uncle Charlie always had these huge, big old Persian horses, weighed 1,800, 2,000 pounds. But he'd take 2 of those and pull a plow, a 1-row plow. And Daddy would take 4 horses and pull a 2-row plow. And they did a pretty good job farming,
For 100 acres?
Yeah.
God.
And you had to farm, you had to raise some feed, of course, to keep your horses and cows fed. So a lot of it was feed, and some was a cash crop. The cotton was a cash crop.
Is that where you had the windmills that poured the water in the houses and kept it cool? What?
We didn't have a windmill there. We hauled water there. And that's where I know I've told you the story a lot of times about Jug Hill lived right over the lake up on the other side of the hill there. And he and I were great buddies. We'd milk our cows in the morning, they'd milk theirs, and then we'd turn the cows together. And at that time, I was 12 years old, 12, maybe 12, I guess. And we'd take Rex one day and take his dog Bull the next day because they'd kill each other if we took them both. He had a pit bulldog that fought in the range down in Oklahoma, an old regular old pit bull. Rex was a lab, half lab and half pit. He tough. But we'd take one day and one the next. And take our whip and our sack lunch and a jug of water, and we'd walk all day and follow them cows. There wasn't any fences anywhere. And wasn't nothing for them to eat much, but we'd follow them all day, and they'd go, we might travel 15, 20 miles around, just picking up some volunteer, something here and something there. The old cows just run and eat whatever they could find.
People ever give you trouble?
Huh?
Did people ever give you trouble getting on their land or anything like that?
No, wasn't nobody worried about nothing. We'd circle them around and bring them back in for milking time that night. Just a couple of 12-year-old kids. And we'd kill rattlesnakes and chase coyotes away and everything else with them whips, And,
You carry a gun at all?
no. Had that old whip. We'd eat that sack lunch, and one time we sneaked some matches out with us, and stripped some bark off a cedar post. When we got through eating, we rolled up a bunch of cedar in that old brown bag, made a big old cigar about that long, smoked this stuff. Our tongue swelled up so big we couldn't shut our mouth.
Smoking cedar.
That was bad stuff.
I tried the grapevines, but I never did anything like cedar.
You never tried any cedar post?
No.
One day we got to take the horse. Man, that was big. We got to ride old Shorty horse. Didn't have to walk. And got up there about a quarter of a mile, I guess, from Jug's house, and ran onto a rattlesnake. He measured almost 6 foot when he got him killed. He was yellow. He just shed his skin in a Fox Spring. Madder than a junkyard dog, boy.
Probably real poisonous too if you
Oh
just
yeah,
shed.
it's full of poison. And old Bull was with us that day. And Bull and old Bull and Rex both knew how to kill a rattlesnake, They'd let them strike at them and catch them behind the head and stuff. But old Bull went in and just grabbed that old big snake right in the middle.
Oh no.
That thing hit him and knocked him down. He was big enough, it hit him so hard. Old Bull was a big pit bull, and he went to his knees.
I imagine.
And the thing hit him the second time, and he turned loose and wobbled off over and laid down. Well, I told Jug to watch him, and I jumped on the old Shorty until we crossed there, went flying across there and got Jug's big brother, R.J. Hill, and come over in the pickup and run over that old snake. And I can hear it like it was yesterday, boy. Them old fangs hitting that rim on that old pickup. It sounded like metal to metal. He had a head that wide. They made some big snakes out there them days. Cut off his rattlers, he had 16 rattlers.
Good gosh.
We had a lot of experiences like that.
Bull died, I guess, or?
He died 3 days later.
Whoa, that was a long time. That was probably rough death.
He got, that thing is full of poison, you know. But we just wore tennis shoes, you know. I went over to Wimpy's one weekend and got in his tank, you know, he had a windmill in the tank. Somebody threw a broken glass in there and I cut my toe. I can show you half my, did I ever show you?
Yeah, actually, I've seen it.
Half my toe cut off. And Aunt Nerve soaked it in kerosene all afternoon. Next day, they cut the top out of my tennis shoe and everything, and I went on herding cows.
Yeah. So that, Wimpy's mom was Aunt Nerve.
Huh?
Wimpy's mother was Aunt Nerve?
Yeah.
I remember seeing them in the old folks home on 34th. Was it?
Oh, wasn't that sad?
Well, they had a beehive. I guess that wasn't the old folks home. That was early 70s. I
Did
just
you
remember
go?
he had bees and he took
Oh,
me out
you
there
went to their house.
and gave me honeycomb and I ate it just like candy.
You went to their house when she married a fellow named Kelso.
That was the name. Yeah.
After Uncle Charlie died, yeah.
Okay. So I never put together who Wimpy was. I didn't know who he was related to. It was pretty sad, but okay.
After that, we got right uptown, boy. Old man Slaughter, you know, died. That owned thousands and thousands of acres out there. A big cattle baron. His son took over and he decided he's gonna settle that country. Because it's just miles of nothing, you know, ranch land. And so he broke all that up into half sections, 320 acres. And built new 4-room houses, stucco houses. Built a nice big barn, go down a well and a windmill,
Good thing.
storage tank, and rented it to people on 3rd and 4th, you know. Third of the cotton and a fourth of the feed. Rent, share.
Are any of those houses still out there? Or?
I saw one or two, but the one we lived in is long gone.
Hmm.
But then we started school at Lehman.
So this is in the 40s.
That was 40, yeah, that was 1940, because we lived there when Pearl Harbor happened, 41.
And Gordon was how old?
Gordon was born in 25.
Okay.
But we'd been living in a tar paper shack, you know, over there. And walking our horses down. I didn't tell you that. Had to lead them big old horses down to water. And they'd run, you'd be holding one on one side, one on the other. Weighed about 70 pounds. They'd get close to that water.